Hi all, welcome to the final video presentation. Your final is split into two parts. Together, that is 15% of your total grade. Part 1, you will follow along some tutorials by Professor Carlo Diego from BMCC on creating Mo from WALL-E. Part 2, you're going to create your own robot without the assistance of a tutorial. You can make a robot that already exists or come up with one yourself. For part 1, go down the list of links and create the different parts of Mo. Please note the length of each video and time yourself accordingly. This is about 2 hours worth of videos, so as you're following along, you should times that by 2 and maybe a little extra. Plan to spend at least 5 hours creating this character. The reference images can be found on a zip file in Brightspace. When you are done, get 2 full HD renders from different angles and upload that and the Cinema 4D file to Brightspace. You're done with part 1. Part 2 is to create your own robot. You will be using your knowledge of the various modeling techniques and tools to create a robot. This should be your own work, so please do not follow a tutorial for it. The type of robot can vary, but remember that this is your final project, so you should aim to create or recreate a robot that will best show your understanding of the entire course. First, create 2 sketches of your robot, or find 2 blueprints of a robot that you want to create. You will be using these to load into your Cinema 4D orthographic views and help guide yourself. I'm not expecting detailed advanced level drawings, just something to help you visualize what your end goal is and use that as a reference for your 3D models. Then it's time to model. Use all of your modeling techniques that you've learned this month with an emphasis on polygonal modeling, so extrude, inset, and bevel. Do not submit a robot made out of primitives only. Your robot should make sense, so there should be a reason behind why you are placing the various objects the way that you are. Once you're done modeling, now it's time for post-modeling. Add materials and lighting to your scene that demonstrate your knowledge of week 5. Make sure that you activate various channels on your materials, add shaders, perhaps some external textures. You should also have a variety of lighting objects with changes to their properties. Make sure that at least one of your lights has a shadow. Put your robot in some sort of environment. Up to you which one. Just don't leave them floating in Cinema's default black. You can have a background object or a studio setting. If you'd like, you can even model additional items to place around your robot to create a more full scene. Lastly, when you are done, render your robot in full HD, so 1920 by 1080. Or if you prefer square renders, you can do 1920 by 1920. Have at least 5 renders of your final robot from a variety of angles. Make sure that you zoom out, zoom in, etc. When setting up your renders, set up cameras as placeholders. A few restrictions to keep in mind. Your robot must have 2 legs and/or 2 wheels. It cannot be balancing on just one or levitating. You can add external textures and that will allow you to add additional details, but all of the details on your robot cannot simply come from an external texture. You need to actually model the details onto the robot. Also, do not use already made materials. This is considered plagiarism, and your material grade will be counted as 0. Lastly, for lighting, don't use the physical sky as the only light source. You can use it, but you need to use other lights so that you can showcase your knowledge of lighting. Submit the renders on Brightspace along with your Cinema 4D file, and if you use external textures, remember to submit the entire folder, which will have your C4D files and your text folder inside of it. Save project with assets. When it comes to grading, these are the questions that I will be asking myself about your work. Read through them to get an idea of what to look out for. Here are a bunch of reference images to inspire you. You're not limited to human-like robots. You can do animals, plants, inanimate objects, toys turned robots, anything you'd like. This is your chance to show everything that you learned this semester. Make sure that it's something that you'll be proud to show off. In the fall semester, I will be looking for student work to print, so be on the lookout if you stop by the art department to see your robot on the walls. Thank you for a great semester. I hope that you learned a lot. I know that everything went by very quickly and that there was a lot of work, but I am very happy in what I have seen so far, and I am very excited to see what you do with this final project.